There, we're recording. Hey,
Hey,
good morning, everyone. This is Susan Wingate, and I am the host of Dialogue, but I wanted to start a little bit of music that would set the mood. This is Dialogue Zoom with me and Vincent. Vincent Zandri, New York Times best-selling author and all-around kind of crazy guy. Isn't that great music? Oops, I just turned it off. All right, there we go. We have to smooth out all of the
well, that was some music.
It's amazing music. I love that music. It's called Kids Play. It's really
Kids Play. All right.
So hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing really well.
Everybody, what we're doing. Let me give a little background. Dialogue has been airing for 10 years on Blog Talk Radio platform, and because of COVID, of course, and because Zoom became very popular, I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a Zoom show, and I kicked it past Vincent and said, Vincent, want to do this show once a month called Me and Vincent? And what did you say, Vincent?
I said, well, I have to think about it and check it out with my agent and everything else. And what I had to check into the payment, the whole bit. But then I, reluctantly said yes.
Yeah. You were dragging your feet, really begging.
Yeah.
I had to pull him into this idea. So anyway, so he said yes. Finally, after we
negotiations.
After all the negotiations,
Crazy.
the ink dried, Yeah. So then we started looking out for guests, and we had a great guest scheduled for today, Trent Shelton. His latest book is called Straight Up, and he's a motivational talk speaker, and he is an ex-football player. In fact, he was a member of the Seahawks, which is super cool because I'm in Washington State. And so it was really exciting to have him on. However, that's the reversal. However, he had a conflict this morning, and he's asked to be on the show, the audio show. I don't know if you knew this, Vincent, next week, and I'm going to try and get him on, but we'd like to get him on the Zoom show too. So the next available Zoom show is in October. We have Chip McGregor scheduled for September. That'll be fun. Chip is a literary agent. In fact, I think, isn't Chip your agent, Vincent?
Yes, he is.
He's a wonderful guy, isn't he?
He is. I thought he was your agent too.
We kind of work together sometimes, but I don't think I'm actually, he helps me when I need him. Let's just put it
that's so Chip. Wait, who was supposed to be on today? Trent
Shelton.
I thought you said Brent Sheldon was going to be on today. The window coverings guy. And I was wondering.
He would be awesome to have on too.
I'm like, why are we having a window coverings guy? Brent Sheldon.
Well, I need my
all the research I did, it's out the window.
Out the window, yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, well, just as well.
So Vincent, you are so funny.
Brent Sheldon, that's what you said.
Yeah, right. I said, because he writes books as well about window covering.
Window covering.
Yeah, he's the window covering dude.
Right, yeah.
Unfortunately, Brent Sheldon couldn't make it either.
Brent Sheldon couldn't make it either. Actually, if you're out there, Brent, call in.
Call in fast. We're drowning here. So I have, this is going to be a little bit different. I mean, I want people to know that, of course, you write books and you write tons of novels. Oh my God. And your website is vincentzandri.com, and Zandri is spelled ZANDRI.com. Right. And of course, you can find me too at susanwingate.com, and you can find Dialogue and the new show at dialogue-betweenthelines.com. So we're just everywhere, and you can find us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest and LinkedIn and Tumblr, Reddit.
Everywhere. Everywhere. Not TikTok though. Not TikTok.
Not TikTok. Not yet. Anyway. I have, and your books are amazing. The two that I have read, they're great. Was Terminal, what was it called?
Primary Termination?
God, it was so good. Primary Termination, and also The Embalmer.
Oh, yeah, The Embalmer.
I love that.
The Embalmer's one of my vitamins. Yeah.
Oh, it's so much fun. And your latest is what is called The Girl Who Wasn't There?
The Girl Who Wasn't There. Ocean View just brought out the ebook, and the hardcover comes out in October.
Oh, wow.
And it stayed like in the top 5 at Barnes and Nobles for like 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
So
awesome.
They were excited about that. And I think what they're probably going to do, I have like a marketing meeting with them right after this, another Zoom meeting. And I think that my follow-up with them is called Paradox Lake. And I got a feeling they're going to push up the release date on that.
Oh, that's right. That's the one. Yes. Is that the one around Lake Placid? Is that set kind of in a Lake Placid?
Well, this one, The Girl Who Wasn't There, is set in Lake Placid.
Oh,
and like right in downtown Lake Placid and the mountains surrounding it. But Paradox Lake is set not far away from that in Schroon Lake. Well, near Schroon Lake, you know. There is a real Paradox Lake right there.
Oh, wow. And that's the name of the book, the next title.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to talk about your book?
I forget what it's about.
Yeah, I understand.
Did you ever get that? Like, yes. They're like
it's like I don't
explain
remember.
to us what the book's about. And you're like, it's just really good. Go get it.
Yeah, it's a story about somebody that has a problem. They have a big blow up in the middle, and then everything resolves itself in the end.
Yeah. It's about a guy who gets out of prison, and he goes up to Lake Placid with his wife and daughter, who he hasn't seen in 10 years. And the daughter goes missing, and he gets blamed for it because he's like this guy who killed people in prison and all this sort of stuff to survive. And so he can't trust the cops. He can't trust his wife. He can't trust anybody. He just has to find his daughter. So that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds horrifying.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just, I'm sure you as a writer, like, you always your imagination takes over sometimes, and you scare yourself.
No,
so
I don't experience that at all.
Oh, I do all the time.
I'm teasing.
These crazy okay. Yeah, congratulations on your latest award, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
Like, how many is this now?
How many awards?
Yeah, you've won like
3.
Okay, I thought it was like 30.
Well, soon.
Yeah.
I pay people to give me awards.
And this award was for which book?
This was for my latest. This is for How the Dare Moon Hungers. And it won Best Fiction in the 2020 Pacific Book Awards, which was
amazing.
I wasn't expecting that at all. I was hoping it would even final, it was, in a category. But
I'm not surprised.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Not surprised at all.
Fun little story. It's kind of sad, but you got to make people cry sometimes.
You do, absolutely. I like making people cry.
What are you working on now?
I am working on a book called Her Darkest Secret, which is done. I'm just shipped through it back to me. To tighten it a little bit, and but otherwise it's done, and so that's going to go out pretty soon. I don't know who's going to buy it or whatever, but and that's sort of based on some real experiences of mine.
Oh, wow.
And the other person who's involved in that is going to kill me right now because I just said that. I'm making it's fiction. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And then I started another one that I'm 42,000 words into, called American Crimes.
Oh, wow. And these are both novels?
These are both standalones. Well, but the American Crimes one, it totally is inspired by Ozark and all those shows that we're all watching,
yeah, right.
Where totally normal, nerdy people
like us,
yes, get thrown into these extraordinary circumstances, and they go from they go from like these like normal everyday blah 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 wallpaper to like these different people, like you know, like they discover that they're like actually can become killers and have no remorse and all this sort of stuff, and and it all happens.
What is that one called?
American Crimes.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And are they
Yeah.
kind of like, is it like vignette style where there's a story for each character?
No, nope. It's just a straight up novel narrated by right now anyway. It's narrated in the first person present by this mailman.
Yeah.
So you know, like it starts with his wife ends up being tailgated by a couple of gangbangers, like who like because like actually in my community they're, you know, like, and she's like this nerdy lady and she can hardly see, and she pulls off the side of the road and they pull off right behind her and get out, and they're like, oh hey, you know, like, and they threaten to rape her or whatever, pulls a gun on her, and then he goes around back of the car and he tries to get like his brother. He's like, come on, we're gonna like do some damage to this girl, right, or whatever. And she gets so nervous, she backs into him and cuts his legs off. And he goes down, loses his gun, and she gets out, or rather, and she ends up running over him like a couple of times, and he loses his leg and his arm, and he's like, I'm still gonna kill you or whatever. And anyway, and she ends up shooting the brother and shooting him, and then she goes into the back of the car, and she finds all this money and all these drugs.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me.
I was telling you about this. Yes.
Love this
it started as a short story, and now I'm like 42,000 words into it. So.
At 42,000. See, I'm right at 36, and it's just basically done. Now I'm going through the edit. This is called, I can't tell you what it's called because I love the title and I don't want anybody to take it. So it's what I'm calling story, is it 17? I can't remember, but anyway, it's a story about a woman whose husband has dementia and he goes missing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and so and then it's, you know, did he die or was he killed, or, you know, did he get lost and what happened, and the whole. It's a lot of fun. And talk about creativity taking over and it just has just been blowing up. Blowing up. It's incredible.
What point of view are you using?
I'm using third person for the past scenes because it happens within a 3-month period. So when he goes missing, it's in June of 2020, and when they have when a foot washes up on shore of the island where they live, it's September 2020. So the now scenes are September 2020. So it's third person in the past scenes in the June 2020, and then first person in the now scenes, which is a lot of fun.
Wow, that's awesome. Good for you.
What are you writing in?
I always write in the first person, present or past.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll do like little interjections of like third person. I've even written in prologues in the second person.
Yeah, I love second person.
And I remember doing a noir at the bar, and Reed Farrell Coleman was there. And I was like, oh, great. I got to read this like second, because some authors, as you know, are like, no second person.
No second person. No
second person whatsoever. And like, so I'm reading the prologue and I finish it, and he's like, you pulled it off. You pulled off. I was like, oh, thank God. Like, woo.
Yeah.
Because I have tremendous respect for Reed, you know?
Yeah.
He's one of the greats. But I was like, oh, all right, thank God. I hope you're not just saying that. But I don't think
Who was the dude that wrote
I know.
Big Light or Bright Lights
Big City.
Wasn't that Jack McInerney or something like?
No, that's not Mac. Or what? Yeah, it's McInerney. Jay McInerney.
Jay McInerney.
Yeah.
That's a fabulous read.
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. He wrote something else shortly thereafter, and it was third person. And it was very interesting, but it was kind of it was good. There was no doubt about it. It's just that
I think I read it.
The second person, he writes great second person, so it was like, oh, I want more of that, But he didn't do it in third person. I think he's still writing, but I don't know.
Yeah. What have you been watching lately?
What have I been watching
Yeah.
on TV?
Yeah, like Netflix, whatever.
No, I don't do.
You don't do anything?
I've been watching. I watch an inordinate amount of Law and Order. That's where I get most of my
Oh,
information.
all right. So you do watch it. Okay, all right, all right.
I watch Law and Order like crazy. And Chicago.
I have never seen a single episode of any of those cop shows.
Oh God, they're great. Chicago PD is an awesome show. Have you watched that? Any of that?
No, I've never watched any of them.
Oh wow.
I'm still working on the Rockford Files.
Oh yeah.
70s.
Right. I remember those, I think.
Yeah.
No, you're
Bring
older
back that
than
old
I am.
detective show. I'm 56. I just turned 56.
I just turned 29 again.
You did? I didn't think you were that old.
No, I'm older than you. I'm 62.
No.
I turned 62 on the 12th.
Wow.
I know, I'm old. I'm waiting for Medicare, man. You know, and I just got, which was the coolest.
Social Security.
I know. Yeah, I can't. Well, I'm not.
Every writer's dream.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I'm 70 for my social.
Well, you're rich.
Okay, whatever. Maybe.
All those royalties and movie deals. Come on.
Yeah. So I am rich in spirit.
Right. There you go. Excellent.
But I'm waiting for 70, and then I can't wait for Medicare at 65 or whenever you can take it. And then, which was the coolest, I got a senior discount. I can't remember where, but I was like, I deserve it, damn it. You know, I want my senior discount.
At McDonald's?
We don't have McDonald's on the island.
Oh, that's right. All right.
The island is tiny. We live on I've got 5 acres here. Bob and I have 5 acres. And it's like, you know, it is what it is. It's just the tiniest little thing.
Right.
And you can't get to it by bridge, or you have to use a plane or a ferry to get here. So.
Wow. You don't even have a Denny's?
No. God bless this island.
See, if I own the island, I'd put a Denny's here, a McDonald's there, a parking lot there, you know.
And Starbucks.
A Hyatt Regency over there.
You would.
Yeah.
You try. People have tried. People have tried to come in.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, but the town and the county won't allow for big companies to come in, which is really cool.
Right, right.
It's a tiny island. A big hotel would be ridiculous here.
Right. All right. So you guys own the whole island?
Yes. No.
Wow.
No, we don't own the whole island.
Does anybody else live on the island?
Yeah, we've got about 8,000 people here on the island.
Oh, you do? You have 8,000? I thought it was just you and Bob.
We only have 5 acres on a small island.
Oh, all right. All right. All right.
It's not a 5-acre island.
So you must have grocery store and all that stuff.
Yes, we have 2.
You have a bar?
We have bars, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
We have restaurants. We have, you know, we have gymnasiums. We have the whole thing.
All right, good.
We've got salons, beauty salons. Of course, we don't go to those.
You don't need them.
Right. But we don't because of COVID. And then it's just not, it's just crazy to go and get your hair done.
Did COVID affect your island though? Or were you more like this Darwinian, you know?
We've had approximately 30-ish people test positive. Thank God, no deaths.
Right. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it is.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah.
I got something special for you.
Okay.
For our inaugural launch of me and Vincent.
Me and Vincent.
Right. I was originally going to ask these of Brent Sheldon.
Yeah.
But the window guy.
Yeah.
So they might be, some of these might be male oriented.
Okay.
But it's a lightning round. Round of questions.
Well, let me tell you, the ones that are male oriented, I'll speak with a deeper voice.
All right. And it's okay to say, like, it's okay to answer like both, neither, or you can add your own pick, but you got to do it off the top of your head.
Okay.
All right. So it's the lightning round. Pretend I'm Chris Wallace.
Okay, Chris.
All right. All right. So I think we even touched upon this already. Netflix or Amazon Prime Video? Reaction time is a factor. Neither.
Neither.
All right. Fiction or nonfiction? That's boring.
Fiction.
Right. Literature or gritty genre fiction?
Literature.
All right. Punk rock or rap?
Rap.
No.
Yeah.
Right. I could just see you rapping, doing a rap. All right.
I dance around doing the rap dance all the time.
No way.
I was like, oh no.
Ooh,
One of my favorite shows is MSNBC with Ari Melber. And Ari does he's all about rap.
Oh, he is? I don't watch MSNBC
Great.
because they are liberal fanatics. Don't even start. Don't even start.
I'm a
All right, you ready?
fanatic.
I know you are, and it's just, I don't know. All right, you ready? Ready?
Yes.
Twitter or Facebook?
You know, it's a toss-up. I've got to say, it's a toss-up, and this is why. Because Twitter is one thing and Facebook is another.
It's true.
Facebook is more social, whereas Twitter is just like, you know, informational.
Right. Yeah, I think
Both.
I use Facebook. I use more like as you know, like to promote my stuff and say hi, and like this morning, like, oh, fall's coming and all that, and then
Right.
Twitter, I go on and I get political.
Yes, right, exactly.
Right,
It's all about
right.
politics on Twitter.
All right, now I'm going to test I'm going to bring it back. So
Okay.
Shaft or Bruce Lee? Who would
Bruce
win in a
Lee. I'll
yeah.
go with both. You know, like I like, but Bruce Lee was so much fun to watch.
Yeah. All right. Who's better, Arnold or Stallone?
Stallone.
All right, I like that too. I love Arnold though.
Well, I like David Morrell.
Yeah.
He's been on the show.
Oh, has he?
He's amazing. He's the sweetest guy. And
You know,
if
he read one of my books once that Paulus gave him to review,
yeah.
and like he hated it, and he didn't review it.
Oh,
He didn't blurb it. Yeah, he was like, they were like, what's that all about? And I was like, oh, all right, okay, whatever. Sorry, Mr. Morrell, but that's the truth. Golf or kayaking?
golf.
All right. You golf on the island?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. All right. All right. You're a football fan, right?
huge.
All right. So Joe Montana, who was better, Joe Montana or Laces Out Dan Marino?
Joe Montana.
You're right. I think you're right there. I think you're right. Jim Brown or Walter Payton?
Oh, Walter Payton.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah.
I thought Jim Brown was tougher. But
Sweetness.
yeah, okay.
He's
Sweetness.
the sweetness.
Sweetness. Lawrence Taylor or Michael Strahan?
They're both so great, but I have to say Lawrence Taylor.
LT by far, the greatest. He was the greatest. And this is just sort of a funny one. Michael Jordan or Michael Jordan? Because to me, there's
nobody
it was
else.
It was the greatest
It's like
of all
saying
time.
Tiger Woods or Tiger Woods.
Right, yeah, exactly. All right. Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali?
Muhammad Ali.
You think he would skirt around him? And Mike was
Yeah,
good in his day.
He was crazy, man. Mike Tyson's nuts.
Yeah, he was not out of his mind. People would get in the ring and
He'd bite
they
them.
were afraid. They were afraid of him.
God, man.
Yeah,
Who wants to have their ear bit off?
Right. All right. And turning to a different topic.
Okay.
Who would win in a fight? Jesus or Moses?
Jesus, but he wouldn't fight Moses.
No, if they had to fight, come on. What if they're like, all right, it's going to be a fair fight?
It's the stupidest question
I
ever.
think Jesus. Moses walked the desert, so like he had like the, he had the cardio shape. He's got the wind. But Jesus was a construction worker, so like he was buff probably and stuff. So like he's had the strength. So I'm just saying.
That's great. I think that your analysis is amazing.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
Meditation or naps?
Meditation.
Or are they one and the same?
Meditation. Right. And they're not one and the same.
No, they're not.
Have you ever meditated?
I sort of go in, like after the show's over, I'm going to take a quick nap. but it's I don't fall asleep. It's like a meditation.
Ah.
And I feel refreshed.
Yeah.
Sleeping in or up with the dawn?
Up with the dawn.
Yeah, I like that too. Cities or the countryside? That's a stupid question because I know.
Country.
Countryside.
Mhm.
Bitcoin or gold?
Bitcoin, is that what you said?
Yeah. Bitcoin or gold?
Gold.
Okay, I like them both. Here's one for you and Bob. Love or lust?
Love. And lust. It was.
Well, it was. that ship has sailed.
Total love, though. Total
That ship
love.
has sailed. Marriage or singlehood, if you had
Marriage.
your choice. Okay, you know how I feel.
To Bob.
To Bob. As long as it's Bob. Bob doesn't even exist. I'm convinced he
So
doesn't
the
exist.
question is marriage or singlehood, and Bob's not in the picture?
No, like just no. Bob could be in the picture, but say Bob like walked out with a supermodel tomorrow.
Singlehood.
Okay, all right.
You mean if I was single, what would I prefer, to be stay single or to be married? I'd say stay single.
All right. Yeah, that's my wheelhouse. Nah, I think that question doesn't apply. Chicken or steak or venison?
Did you do that?
Yes.
Chicken.
All right. Coffee or tea?
Both. Tea first,
Okay.
coffee second.
Beer
Tea.
or wine?
Tea is the cure. What?
Beer or wine?
Again. I like them both, man. I mean, it depends. It's like when I'm working, I want a beer, and then I'll switch to wine later around dinner time.
Yeah, I do similar stuff. Whiskey or vodka?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Okay, now we're gonna get down and dirty because we're almost done.
Okay.
Reagan or Obama as the greatest
Obama.
president? Ah, come on.
There's no
kill me. You quit. I quit.
Argument there. There's no contest.
All right. Are you an independent or do you have a party affiliation?
I have a party affiliation.
I'm an independent. I think all writers should be independent.
It's good that you think that.
Yes, I do. I'm a rugged independent person.
Cool.
Adventure travel or sitting on a beach?
Adventure travel.
Yeah, we like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a beach girl.
Yeah, me either. I could never sit on the beach. Ever.
No, it's boring. I mean, it's
boring.
Beautiful and and sandy.
Right. I'd rather be fishing or something.
You have to do something,
Right. All right, here we go. This is in your neighborhood. Well, it's not really your neighborhood, I guess, but peaceful protests or violent riots?
Peaceful protests.
All right. Well, I have to ask. Fox News or CNN?
CNN.
It's fake news.
Okay.
Oh,
CNN has been around for a long time before Fox. And Fox. Okay, we won't even talk about it.
All right.
We won't talk about
socialism or capitalism?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good question because I think that we could do both.
We're doing it right now.
Good.
With the stimulus payments and stuff. That's pure socialism.
Okay.
So
is that your? Happening. Yes. Cool.
Oh well, I'm a capitalist. Well, we're all capitalists, but individual response. Well, all right, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well,
this is a lightning round. You're not supposed to.
No, man. I mean, if we want to, I know. No, because you know what? I have a lot to say about politics, and I'm probably the most ill-equipped person to talk about politics ever.
Me too.
All right, cool.
I just, individual responsibility or government dependency?
Individual responsibility, period.
And occasionally someone needs help, the government helps, just only when necessary.
I think that the government is necessary, but dependency is one thing. Government, yes, and personal responsibility, yes, but not governmental dependency.
All right. We've got about 30 seconds left.
Oh,
now I'm going to hit you with the hard one.
Okay.
Are you optimistic or pessimistic about America's future?
I am optimistic about America's future. What
Excellent.
about you?
I am. I think we can weather any storm.
I think we can too. It's a great
Yeah.
country.
And I think a tremendous amount of stuff is blown up for
Yeah.
ratings or whatever, you know.
I think we have a troubled time right now, but we'll get past it. It's like we've gotten
Right.
past everything else. I have a to-do list for you.
Uh-oh.
And this is what I want you to do with this to-do list if you are brave enough.
Oh, okay. What am I going to do?
So, and then when you do these things, and I would think that there are probably only a couple of things that you could not do. Who knows though? You are Vincent Zandri after all.
Yes. Or someone mimicking him.
Or someone mimicking Vincent Zandri. But once you do these to-do items on the to-do list, you need to upload the proof that you've done it on social media.
All right. I have
But
to
you
agree to it
also
first.
have to hashtag me and Vincent.
All right. Okay. All right.
Okay, with each of those. Okay. So the to-do list, which I have right here,
Oh, jeez.
my sister posted this yesterday
All right.
on Facebook, and okay, so number 1,
All right.
make vanilla pudding.
Vanilla-
Make vanilla pudding, put it in a mayo jar, and then eat it in public.
Oh. Okay. All right. What else? Oh God.
Number
What?
2, hire, and this is in your wheelhouse. This number 2 is for sure.
All right. All right.
Hire 2 private investigators, get them to follow each other.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right. I can work on that. I actually know a few.
Okay, cool. That would be
Right.
fun, wouldn't it?
It would be fun.
Okay, number 3, wear a shirt that says life on it,
Okay. Right.
stand on a corner and hand out lemons.
Okay. All right. I'm jumping right on that one.
That's an easy one.
It is an easy one.
Okay, this one is the one that I'm gonna do
All
for
right.
sure. But it's your to-do list.
All
Get
right.
into a crowded elevator and say, I bet you're all wondering why I gathered you here today.
Oh my God.
I
Don't
know.
think I'm crazy.
What?
Crazy.
Okay, well, it fits what you can do these. Okay.
I can do them all.
Major in philosophy, or at least tell people that you've got your degree in philosophy, and then
Right.
ask people, but why do you want fries with that?
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay,
We
this
should have a
one-
laugh track.
Yeah, I know. So number 6 is run into a store, ask what year it is. When someone answers you, yell, it worked, and then run out cheering.
That's absurd.
Oh, it's really not.
Oh my God.
Okay, and then this one is going to be difficult, or you can at least tell people you're a doctor.
All right.
Okay, so it says become a doctor and then change your last name to Acula.
Dr. Dracula. Excellent. I can handle that one and the pudding one.
And what about you don't want the elevator one or the running into a store and screaming, what year is this? And it worked. That's it. I think that's awesome.
That's got to go in a novel.
Okay, and this one is a writer's joke. I think
Right.
it's like one of the funniest ones on the list. Okay, so you
Okay.
change your name to Simon,
Simon.
and then speak in third person.
Oh, all right. Oh, Simon Says. Simon Says. All right.
Isn't that hysterical?
Right. Right.
Okay.
I love it. Simon says. Simon says. Tune into our program when it's a podcast. Right. This will be a podcast.
Simon says tune into our. And then this one, maybe you can borrow one. It says buy a parrot and teach the parrot to say, help, I've been turned into a parrot.
I think I've heard that before.
Isn't that the best? I
That's
love
awesome.
it.
That's awesome.
Okay,
Parrot
now
joke.
you can do this one too. This one, I see you doing this one, and you better do it. And if you do it, you have to, get your phone and make
Hashtag right.
Follow joggers around in your car, blasting Eye of the Tiger for encouragement.
All right. That's awesome. All right. I could do that. You're right.
See? There
All
are
right.
many things. I'll send you
Bum, bum, bum.
uh,
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll
Dun,
start
dun,
singing.
dun.
It's the
All right.
eye of the tiger and the thrill of the
The fight.
fight.
Wow. Wow. That should be our theme song.
Yes, it really
Instead of that Tinkerbell stuff you had earlier.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah, whatever that was.
I am offended. That's
It
not
was like
Tink.
it was like ding 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 ding. Put in Eye in the Tiger.
Wait,
Have some exit music. Eye of the Tiger.
it's not doing it. That's not Tinkerbell.
That is totally Tinkerbell.
I disagree.
I think that was Tinkerbell.
So it's 10:36. I think we should wrap it up. What do you think?
Alexa, play Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger by Survivor on Amazon Music.
This is our theme song.
Turn it up. You
I
turn it
can't.
up.
That's as far as it goes.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay, everybody.
All right. So what are we doing next week or next month?
Well, poor Chip is going to be on.
Poor Chip. He's not going to get a word in edgewise.
Yes, he will. Oh my goodness. Chip is an amazing guest. He is
Yes.
so filled with knowledge, but he's going to definitely have to come with some props for sure. You know what I mean?
Right,
He's going to
yeah.
have to. I mean, I had your to-do list. You had my lightning round.
All right. I think the next show we should wear all leather.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to buy leather,
Yeah.
but
Excellent.
sure. You know what? I think we should wear face masks. I have a
We could.
gas.
I have a Batman mask.
Wonderful. That's really not cool. Why would anybody have a Batman mask?
I don't know. I found it in a closet.
Oh. I have
I
a
don't know.
gas mask for the apocalypse.
All right. Good. I
Yeah.
wore one in Chernobyl.
Did you?
Yes.
You weren't at Chernobyl.
I was last November.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah. Up in the Ukraine-Soviet border.
Oh, wow. How cool is that?
Yeah. I went for like almost a month, and then it
Wow.
culminated. The trip culminated with Chernobyl.
That's very cool.
So I'm going to get into it. I was planning on getting it into a book. I haven't done it yet.
Okay. Well, anyway, I think we better call it a night or a
Wrap
morning.
this one. It's a
What?
wrap. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. All right. I'm gonna stop recording. Pause.
All right.